here's what you can expect through the day and what you need to know to get yourself ready for this day. Some early icing possible in the Poconos and the Lehigh Valley. I think it will be brief because temperatures are on the rise. Periods of rain. The steadiest really doesn't happen until the evening hours. Temperatures do rise through the 40s, almost to about 50 degrees. So right now you can see the areas of pink. We've got some showers here in Cape Bay, some showers near the city, but up in Allentown near Reading, you do see some freezing rain and icing here. So just be mindful of that as you're heading out. We're taking a wider look. We'll see a little lull, Matt, but overall it's rain and drizzle through the day and into tonight.
Gotcha, Karen. Yeah, lots of...
You had said that now today was going to be one of the rainiest days we've seen in a while.
Yeah, we've had such a dry month. We were on track to be the driest January ever in history because we've had so little rain, less than 0.4 of an inch. But we're going to do better than that today, get more today than we've gotten all month. But if you're starting in the Lehigh Valley, you're starting off with a little bit of an icy mix here. So a winter weather advisory continues until 9 o'clock this morning for a trace to 1/10 of an inch of ice out of this. So we're watching for that icing here. We're already seeing some if you're in Allentown. So you're going to watch for this right now. Even in Reading, I'm noticing some light icing at the moment. It doesn't last very long as temperatures are really rising today. In fact, we're starting off in the 40s this morning in the city. So certainly a lot of clouds out there right now. It's not really very wet in the city. It's damp. And I think the dampness continues, a little bit of mist and drizzle here and there, picking up a little bit more through the late morning hours and certainly into the afternoon. You see all those temperatures rising. At lunchtime, it's 46 degrees. It's damp. It's dreary out there. Periods of rain and drizzle. The steadiest doesn't happen until late this afternoon and into this evening. A high near 50 degrees, but that February chill comes back tomorrow with 41, 42 on Sunday with clouds and some sunshine for your Groundhog Day. So temperatures around average for the weekend. Not bad for the weekend forecast, guys.
All right, thanks.
Friday and a little rain, but also the weekend, Karen.
Yes, got a lot to look forward to this weekend, but just this morning hours, very briefly, we're seeing some periods of freezing rain, which is always dangerous to drive in, and it's happening in the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos. It's a bit of light icing, only up to about 1/10 of an inch of ice before changing to rain, but you do want to watch for slippery spots, even though temperatures through much of the area are mild and turning even milder today. It's up in the Poconos and up in Allentown. You're only hovering right around that freezing mark. Even in the Poconos, it's around freezing, 33 degrees right now. But that's in the reporting sites. You can see those areas of pink up there. There are some spots in and around the region that could be dipping below freezing. So you really do want to just keep an eye. It's nothing terribly widespread, but far north and west, you could get some slick spots out there. Now, much different story in the city. We're holding at 40. It's even 43 in Dover. So temperatures in the city are already around our average high, but you go to the north, you're right around that freezing mark. So here in Allentown, in Lehigh Valley, you can see some slippery spots. Even as far as near Reading, you may be seeing that. Probably a better chance in the higher elevations in the Poconos, though. So watch for that this morning. But you can see right now in the city, we've got a band of showers, mostly just north of the city, a band well to the south. It's just a little damp out there. It's not a lot of rain. And we widen out a little bit. And you can see it looks like we'll be staying in a bit of a lull for the first half of the day where it's kind of damp and dreary, not a lot of real rain at the moment, and then it kind of picks up in intensity this afternoon and evening and doesn't fully get out of here until tonight. So by 2 o'clock, we're starting to see some of the rain move back in after a bit of a lull through much of the day, and then through 6:30 in the evening, some of the heaviest rain. This is when we watch that band move through and push off the coast. Before it does at midnight tonight, looks like you're getting some heavy rain through South Jersey and especially Delaware, which is good because you've been in extreme drought in those areas in particular, and then pushing out of here and then allowing for a dry weekend ahead. So as you look at the current drought monitor, most areas in severe drought. In southeastern New Jersey, it's extreme. Philadelphia, we're 10 inches below average or nearly that over the last 6 months. So areas that need the rain are really getting it, but it's not much in the morning hours. It's mostly just some clouds, little damp and dreary, but watch for the icing to the north. Then we see those temperatures rise. At lunchtime, it's 46. At 2, it's 48. At 4 o'clock, it's raining pretty good, and it's 49 degrees. In the overnight hours, you still stay above freezing. You drop down to about 37 in the city. It's colder well to the north. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Periods of rain and drizzle. It's really just a little damp in the morning and gets steady in the afternoon. 49 degrees for your high. Tomorrow, it's February chill, 41 with beautiful sunshine. Sunday, clouds and some sunshine and 42. Monday's milder, but mainly cloudy. Temperatures into the mid-50s. Tuesday, partly sunny, 47. Wednesday, clouds, maybe a late day or night shower, 42. Thursday looks like another day when we could hit about 50 degrees. So not much happening out there right now unless you're in the Lehigh Valley, Matt.
Visibility is still on
track, but he does know how to lay down the hammer with some dance music, so I'm looking forward.
Apparently he likes summertime too.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. We're getting a little slippery with it out there this morning.
Yes, we are. That's right, Matt. You got to watch. You got to go far north for it, but for sure, that's what we'll see. We're going to focus closely on temperatures here today with that because there's a little icing there. So right at the freezing mark in Allentown, we're sitting at 32 degrees. It's 36 in Quakertown. It's now 34 in Reading. So we're not seeing any widespread problems here, but in and around these reporting sites, you get a few spots that you're getting below freezing or around the freezing mark, and that's why it could be a little slick. At 31 degrees right now in Jim Thorpe. We're already at 40 in the city. Temperatures have been rising the past few hours. It's 40 in Mullica Hill. It's 41 degrees right now in Salem as you're heading out, and 43 already in Dover, Delaware. So we had some showers that already moved through overnight. We have a band that's cutting right now through Montgomery and Buck, so a little wet. You can see it's wet here in Dover, Millville, and Cape May, but much of the area already in a lull, and that's the way it's going to stay, where it's just kind of damp and dreary. But then you get to the north in Allentown, and you can see the areas of pink, still a little freezing rain mixing in. And this is from Allentown and areas north. So briefly this morning, we have that. A wider look at the radar, and you can see that's pulling out here. We've got more rain that'll be filling right back in. So let's talk about what you can expect today. In the city, it's periods of rain and drizzle. Really doesn't get steady until the afternoon hours. The morning's just kind of damp and dreary out there. Watch for those slick spots that were morning in the Lehigh Valley, though. The high there is 43 and holding just under 50 at the shore. Some of the heaviest rain will come south of the city, areas that really need it, Matt.
Well, that's good. Damp and dreary, but at least it's Friday.
Yes.
It's the last day of January. We're saying goodbye to January today. Karen, I'm starting.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let's talk about what you can expect today. We've got some freezing rain up there in the Poconos and the Lehigh Valley. It is very brief. Temperatures, even in the Poconos, already about the freezing mark here. So it's nothing widespread, but you could see some slick spots here, some light icing, up to maybe 1/10 of an inch of ice before that quick change over to rain. But you do want to watch for some slippery spots there. Let's look at the temperatures. I mean, we're at 40 in the city. It's really mild with this push of air from the south. We're sitting right at the freezing mark in Allentown and the Poconos. So in areas around there, you could see a little bit of that icing. And we saw that over the past hour in Allentown. It's already exiting and pulling out of here. A little bit more icing coming into Reading at the moment. It's very light, but nonetheless could be some slick spots around there. We widen out with the radar. It's not much happening just yet. We had a band of rain overnight, still have some through South Jersey right along the coastline. In the city, it's really more just damp, and I think that's the way half of the day goes, where it's just cloudy, a little bit of drizzle. You can see the gap in the radar right here. After this first band moves through, not a lot happening with much of the initial band missing us to the south. So the rain gets heavier late in the afternoon. Here's a look at lunchtime where it may just still be a little drizzle in the city and kind of cloudy. Maybe have some showers up to the north, could have some showers down to the south. I don't think it's everywhere that it's going to be raining steadily, but by 2, 3 o'clock, the rain picks up. So we start to see it raining a little heavier in the afternoon and evening. Look at your evening drive time, 6 o'clock. You've got this band of rain that then slowly pushes through. Looks like some of the heaviest maybe south of the city. In the city, expecting a good half an inch or so, up to an inch in spots, but especially down to the south where it looks pretty heavy. Now this is at 11 o'clock at night, and then it pushes out, and we're dry in the overnight hours and set up for a dry weekend. We really need the rain, and some of the areas that I showed you on that radar that looks like it'll get hit pretty good are some of the areas where the drought is worse. I mean, look at this wide area of extreme drought through South Jersey and parts of Delaware, and severe drought everywhere else. So desperately needing the rain. We're getting a good amount of it today. As you look over the next 12 hours, it's really just cloudy for a while and a little damp in the city. Even up until lunchtime, not much happening. And then we look at 2, 3 o'clock, the rain is picking up, but temperatures holding near 50 degrees. So it's pretty mild today. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day rain and drizzle, especially late day and into the evening. 49 for your high. Now it's 41 tomorrow. It's chillier, but it's beautiful. Lots of sunshine. On Sunday, clouds and some sunshine, and 42 for Groundhog Day. Monday's milder. Hey, another day in the 50s, but a lot of clouds, 54. Tuesday, partly sunny, 47, not bad. 42 on cloud and cloudy on Wednesday. Maybe some showers late in the day. Look at that number on Thursday. Mostly cloudy, 54. Now, it looks like we could have some showers around, but some models hinting maybe we even reach 60 that day. It's a long ways off, so I don't want to overpromise.